Hey guys, Huck Sports Cards here. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Well guys, today I'm excited about this episode. This is going to be my top 15 outfielders of all time. There was no way I could just do a top 10. And I didn't want to try to break it down into center field, left field, right field, because some guys played multiple positions out there and it would just really been hard to do. So I just said I'm just going to do the outfield as a whole. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do the top 15 outfielders of all time. And the guys from 11 through 15, I'm like, I couldn't believe I was going to leave them out. So that's why I decided, yeah, the top 15 outfielders in baseball history all time, my opinion. So let's get at it, guys. All right, guys, at number 15, Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson played from 1956 through 1976. He played in 2,808 games. He had a WAR of 107.2. He had 10,006 at-bats with 2,943 hits. He had 886 home runs, and his lifetime batting average was .294. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1982. He was the Rookie of the Year in 1956. He won the NL MVP in 1961. He won the AL MVP in 1966. And that is the only player to ever win an MVP in both leagues. So he was a World Series MVP in 1966. In that same year, he won the Triple Crown. And then my favorite card of his is his 1957 rookie card. So it just, I always liked that card. Grew up being a Reds fan, and so I just like that rookie card, his 1957 rookie card. So, but that's number 15, Frank Robinson. At number 14, Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. played from 1989 through 2010. He played in 2,671 games. He had a WAR number of 83.8. He had 9,801 at-bats with 2,781 hits. He had 630 home runs with a lifetime batting average of .284. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2016. He was nicknamed the Kid. He won 10 Gold Gloves, and that was from 1990 through 1999. So he won 10 consecutive Gold Gloves. He's a 7-time Silver Slugger Award winner. He's a 4-time home run leader in the American League. And my favorite card of his is his 1989 Topps baseball card. I know a lot of y'all probably thought I was going to do his 89 Flair card, or I'm sorry, 89 Upper Deck card, but I definitely like his 89 Topps card more. So that's number 14, Ken Griffey Jr. At number 13, Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio played from 1936 through 1951. He played in 1,736 games. He had a WAR of 79.2. He had 6,821 at-bats with 2,214 hits. He had 361 home runs with a lifetime batting average of .325. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1955. He missed 3 seasons due to military service. He was a 3-time MVP, 1939, 1941, and 1947. He was a 9-time World Series champion. He was a 2-time batting champion in 1939 and 1940. He was a 2-time home run leader in 1937 and 1948. And my favorite card of his is his 1941 play ball card. And he's got a lot of cool looking cards, but definitely the 1941 play ball card is my favorite. So that's number 13, Joe DiMaggio. At number 12, Pete Rose. Pete Rose played from 1963 through 1986. He played in 3,562 games, and that's the most ever by any player. He had a WAR number of 79.6. He had 14,053 at-bats with 4,256 hits. He had 160 home runs, and he had a lifetime batting average of .303. His nickname was Charlie Hustle. He was a National League Rookie of the Year in 1963. He was a three-time batting champion in 1968, 69, and 73. And in that 1973 year, he was the MVP of the National League. He was a World Series MVP in 1975. And then he was a two-time Gold Glove winner in 1969 and 1970. And my favorite card of his is his 1979 Topps card. I just like him being up the bat, swinging. And I always like the 79 set. That's one of my favorites, that and the 71 set. So, but yep, that's number 12, Pete Rose. At number 11, Rickey Henderson. Rickey Henderson played from 1979 through 2003. He played in 3,081 games. He had a WAR of 111.1. He had 10,961 at-bats with 3,055 hits. He had 297 home runs, and his lifetime batting average was .279. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2009. He owns Major League records for 1,406 career stolen bases, 2,295 career runs scored, and then he had 130 stolen bases in a single season, which that's a Major League record. He was the American League MVP in 1990. He was a ALCS MVP in 1989. And my favorite card of his is going to be his 1980 rookie card. That's always been a favorite of mine. It's just a really, really cool card. And just definitely, I think it's his best one without a doubt. So, but yep, that's number 11, Rickey Henderson. At number 10, Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron played from 1954 through 1976. He played in 3,298 games. He had a WAR of 143.0. He had 12,364 at-bats with 3,771 hits. He had 755 home runs, and he had a lifetime batting average of .305. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1982. He owns the Major League Baseball records, 2,297 career RBIs, 6,856 career total bases, and 1,477 career extra base hits. He was the National League MVP in 1957. He's a three-time Gold Glove winner from 1958 through 1960, two-time batting champion, four-time home run leader, and four-time RBI leader. And my favorite card of his is his 1954 Topps rookie card. I do pick a lot of their rookie cards, I guess just because they're iconic cards, and growing up, you knew they were their main cards, their rookie cards that you were looking for. Those are cards you wanted. But yeah, so his 1954 Topps card is my favorite card. So that's number 10, Hank Aaron. At number 9, Roberto Clemente. Roberto Clemente played from 1955 through 1972. He played in 2,433 games. He had a WAR of 94.8. He had 9,454 at-bats. He had 3,000 hits with 240 home runs. He had a lifetime batting average of .317. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1973. He was the National League MVP in 1966. He was a World Series MVP in 1971. He's a 12-time Gold Glove winner from 1961 through 1972. And he was a 4-time batting champion, 1961, 1964, 65, and 67. And my favorite card of his is definitely his 1971 Topps card. I just like how he's got the bat hanging out. It's just a good picture of him and everything. That's one of my favorite sets, along with the 79 set. So, but yep, that's number 9, Roberto Clemente. At number 8, Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle played from 1951 through 1968. He played in 2,401 games. He had a WAR of 110.2. He had 8,102 at-bats with 2,415 hits. He hit 536 home runs, and he had a lifetime batting average of .298. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974. He was a 3-time American League MVP, 1956, 1957, and 1962. He won the Triple Crown in 1956. He's a 7-time World Series champion, and that's what he's really most proud of, a lot of people say. He's a 10-time home run leader in 1955, 56, 58, and 60. And my favorite card of his is his 1951 Bowman rookie card. That's his true rookie card, not the 52 Topps, but the 1951 Bowman card. That's my opinion. And it came in 1951 instead of 52, so it was the first card made, so it's his rookie card. So, but that's my opinion. That's my favorite card, is his 1951 Bowman card. So that's number 8, Mickey Mantle. Number 7, Tris Speaker. Tris Speaker played from 1907 through 1928. He played in 2,789 games. He had a WAR of 134.7. He had 10,195 at-bats with 3,514 hits. He had 117 home runs. He had a lifetime batting average of .345. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1937. He was the American League MVP in 1912, batting champion in 1916, home run leader in 1912, RBI leader in 1923. He owns major league records of 792 career doubles and 449 career assists, outfield assists. And then my favorite card of his is his 1933 Gowdy card. I just love that Gowdy, those Gowdy cards, that set. But yep, that's number 7, Tris Speaker. At number 6, Stan Musial. Stan Musial played from 1941 through 1963. He played in 3,026 games. He had a WAR of 128.6 with 10,972 at-bats, 3,630 hits, 475 home runs, with a lifetime batting average of .331. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1969. He was a 3-time National League MVP, 1943, 1946, and 1948. He was a 7-time batting champion. He was a 2-time RBI leader. He has 3 World Series championships. And my favorite card of his is his 1952 Bowman card. I just love the color of that card, and just love the picture of it and everything. And those Bowman cards, I enjoy looking at those Bowman cards, really do. But that's number 6, Stan Musial. Number 5, Ted Williams. Ted Williams played from 1939 through 1960. He played in 2,292 games. He had a WAR of 122.0 with 7,000 706 at-bats with 2,654 hits. He had 521 home runs. He had a lifetime batting average of .344. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1966. And then Ted lost almost 5 years to military service. He served from 1943 through 1945, and then 1952 through 1953. So he served in World War II and the Korean War. So just think what he would have done if he didn't lose almost, it was about 4.5 years of what he lost, what his numbers would be. But he was a 2-time American League MVP, 1946, 1949. He was a 2-time Triple Crown winner in 1942 and 1947, 6-time batting champion, 4-time home run leader, 4-time RBI leader, and he owns a major league record for on-base percentage at .482. And my favorite card of his is his 1955 Topps card. You know, I really like the 1954 card as well, but the 55 Topps card, I just like the pictures on that one. So that's my favorite. So, but that's number 5, Ted Williams. At number 4, Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb played from 1905 through 1928. He played in 3,034 games. He had a WAR of 151.5. He had 11,440 at-bats with 4,189 hits. He had 117 home runs with a lifetime batting average of .366. That's incredible. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1936. He was the American League MVP in 1911. He won the Triple Crown in 1909. He's a 12-time batting champion. He's a home run leader in 1909. He's a 4-time RBI leader, 6-time stolen base leader, and he has the major league record for career batting average at .366. And my favorite card of his is his T206 card with the bat on the shoulder card. That's definitely my favorite card. I just like the way it looks. And so, yeah, that's a pretty awesome card. And I like the other one too, the other T206 card, the red portrait one. But definitely the one with the bat on the shoulder is my favorite. So that's number 4, Ty Cobb. At number 3, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds played from 1986 through 2007. He played in 2,986 games. He had a WAR of 162.8. He had 9,847 at-bats with 2,935 hits, 762 home runs with a lifetime batting average of .298. He's a 7-time MVP winner. He's an 8-time Gold Glove Award winner, 12-time Silver Slugger Award winner. He's won 2 batting championships, 2 home run championships. He owns major league records for the most home runs at 762, most home runs in a single season at 73, most walks at 2,558, most walks in a single season at 232. He owns the best on-base percentage in a single season at .609. That is crazy, .609. My favorite card of his is his 1987 Topps card. I love the wood grain look on that, and then him swinging and everything. Just a nice looking card. Looks really thin there, huh? So, you know, he kind of bulked up in his later years, didn't he? But, yep, that's number 3, Barry Bonds. At number 2, Willie Mays. Willie Mays played in 1948 for the Birmingham Black Barons, but then he played from 1951 through 1973 in Major League Baseball. He played in 2,992 games. He had a WAR of 156.1. He had 10,924 at-bats with 293 hits. He had 660 home runs with a lifetime batting average of 301. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1979. He was the Rookie of the Year in 1951. He's a two-time NL MVP, 1954 and 1965. He's a 12-time Gold Glove winner. He was the batting champion in 1954. He's a 4-time home run leader, 4-time stolen base leader. And my favorite card of his is his 1952 Topps card. Just love the design of that card and just his picture standing there looking at it. Just a great card. So, but yep, that's number 2, Willie Mays. And if there was ever any doubt, number 1, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth played from 1914 through 1935. He played in 2,503 games. He had an incredible WAR number of 183.1 with 8,399 at-bats, 2,873 hits, 714 home runs, and he had a lifetime batting average of 342. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1936. He won the American League MVP in 1923. He was a batting champion in 1924. He's a 12-time home run leader. He's a 5-time RBI leader. And pitching-wise, he won the American League ERA. He was the American League ERA leader one year. And then he's a 7-time World Series champion. And his 1933 Gowdy card, the number 144 is my favorite because he's got a few of those Gowdy cards. But yeah, the number 144 Gowdy card is my favorite card of his. So that's number 1, Babe Ruth. Hey guys, well, I really appreciate you watching today. I know this video was a little bit long, but I definitely had to put 15 in there. So that was my top 15 in baseball history outfielders of all time. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. And my next episode, I'm going to do my giveaway, I believe, is what I'm going to do. But I'm also in that video going to give my top 5 players all time at any position. I'm going to rate my best 5. So, but guys, if you haven't got into the 500 subscriber giveaway, go back about 3 or 4 episodes and get in there and give me your top 5 players of all time. So, well guys, I appreciate you watching today. Until next time, we'll see you later.